Good afternoon. I had a little technical difficulty, so I hope that you can see and hear me properly. We're going to get started in child's pose. We don't need any props today, apart from I like to work with a blanket across the center of my mat, just to pad up the knees as we work through traditional sun salutations. So if you are on a hard floor like me, I really strongly encourage that you have a blanket. If you're on a carpet, it might not be so much of an issue for you. So we'll get started in child's pose. If you have any problems with your knees, have the knees together. If you're okay, then you can have the knees apart, toes together, and then bring the hands down in front of you. Allow the forehead to rest on the mat, or if it's not reaching, you can cross your hands in front of you and have your forehead resting on your hands. Close the eyes and start to slow down the breath. We'll take 3 deep, clearing breaths together. Draw the belly button in so that you're breathing into your back. Inhale, squeeze the belly, stretch the skin of the back. Open the mouth and sigh. Deep breath into the back. Open the mouth and let the breath go. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Slowing the breath down. Breathing through the nose now. Lengthen your inhales and your exhales. Soften the jaw, the muscles around the eyes. Spread the fingers wide as you inhale. And as you exhale, grip into the fingertips. Inhale, gently look between the hands. And as you exhale, pull yourself forwards, coming onto the forearms and through into a cobra pose. As you inhale, the chest is broad. And as you exhale, come through tabletop, tuck the back toes, and then push up to the downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And exhale, lower the knees down to the floor, untuck the toes, child's pose. Inhale, reach the arms up, come to sit on your knees, bottom is lifted. And as you exhale, cactus the arms, broaden the chest. Inhale, reaching the arms up and behind you as if you were going to backflip. And as you exhale, bring the hands down to child's pose. Inhale, look between the hands. Draw yourself through the arms into a cobra. If this is too high on the back, just bring yourself as low as you need so you feel no compression in the low back. And as you exhale, roll the toes or come through tabletop, down dog, shoulders away from ears. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower the knees, child's pose. Inhale, lifting up onto the knees, stretch the arms up overhead. And as you exhale, cactus the arms, the chest is lifting up towards the ceiling, squeeze the bottom. Inhale, reach the arms up and back. And exhale, bringing the hands all the way to child's pose, forehead on the mat. We'll flow that now. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Exhale, knees down, child's pose. Inhale, lifting up onto the knees, arms reach up, squeeze the bottom. And exhale, cactus the arms. Squeeze shoulder blades as you broaden the chest. Inhale, reach the arms up and back. And exhale, fold in child's pose. Inhale through to cobra. Lift the belly, squeeze shoulders back. And exhale, down dog. Deep breath in. Child's pose as you exhale, lower the knees. Inhale, lifting up, reaching the arms. And exhale, cactus. Squeeze the shoulders as you broaden the chest. Inhale, reaching up and back. Push the pelvis forwards. And exhale, child's pose. Last one. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Deep breath in, spread the fingers. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, lifting up onto the knees, arms up. And exhale, cactus the arms, broaden the chest. Inhale, reaching up and over back. And exhale, child's pose. Deep breath in. Slow the breath as you exhale. Really extend the exhale. Filling up. Breathing out. Inhale, we lift up into tabletop position, knees underneath hips, hands underneath shoulders. Let's just check in with the hands quickly. Index fingers are pointing towards midnight. So they're the ones straight. Thumbs are facing each other, then the rest of the fingers spread really wide. Grip the fingertips like you're holding onto a basketball or a netball. Then push down into base knuckles, especially little finger and thumb. From here, we can create a nice strong frame that we're not dumping the weight into our wrists and our shoulders. We have a nice, broad and sturdy frame. Inhale to tuck the back toes. And as we exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the sit bones up, chest goes towards the legs. Pedal the dog here, walking. Pedal the feet, walk the dog. Pushing the heels down. Maybe taking the hips from side to side, working into the side body. Shake the head, nod it. Allow the skin of the cheeks to be heavy, falling down towards the floor. You externally rotate your arms, triceps back, biceps forwards. Shoulders down the back, draw belly button and ribs in. Inner thighs spiraling up as outer hips draw back and heels track towards the floor. Every inhale in your down dog, find length, arms, torso, legs. And on every exhale, you seal in that length. Externally rotate the arms, draw the belly, lift the pelvic floor. Heels down, sit bones pointing up. Let go of the head. We're looking between the knees, not at the floor. Creating this inverted V. Inhale, gently look between the hands. And as we exhale, walking towards the top of the mat. Forward fold. Bend the knees so the chest can rest on the thighs. Release the head. You can grab opposite elbow if that feels good for you. Feel the crown of the head lengthening down. And growing long from the low back. Deep breath in. Long breath out of the nose. Release the hands if you're holding them. Lift the toes and roll up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Keep the chin tucked and the shoulders rounded until you meet. When you get there, shoulders lift up, back and down, palms spiral to face forwards. The back of the head lifts, the neck is long. Heel toe the feet together unless you're already there. Toes touching. Zip up through center. Pushing down into the outer edges of the feet, engage the arches. Firm the quads, lifting them. Squeeze inner thighs together. Lift pelvic floor, your perineum area up and in. Belly button up and in. Waist, ribs drawing down if they're flaring. Collarbones are broad. Shoulder blades drawing down. And if you have a tendency to stand with your bottom sticking out, which quite a few of us do, then draw the sit bones down towards the backs of the knees, finding this neutral line. Palms facing forwards, fingers spread wide. Feel strong, sturdy, and soft in the face. Breathing through the nose. Let go of the jaw, the muscles around the eyes, the eyebrows. Close the eyes if you feel comfortable, or just look down and soften the gaze. Practicing today with a sense of curiosity, of exploration, rather than practicing with expectation and pressure. Exploration can bring a sense of ease, maybe even a sense of joy to the practice. Coming with this curiosity in every pose, in every asana, and even into the breath. Inhale, we reach the arms up and overhead, palms touch, and exhale, hands in prayer at heart center. I'll open the practice for us with the sound of Om. Feel free to just listen or hum if you want to join in. Deep breath in. Om. Shoulders draw down the back, re-engage the center line. Blink the eyes open gently. Palms by the sides, Tadasana. Enjoy your practice. Lift the toes. Inhale, reach the arms up. Palms touch. Stretch the waist. And exhale, soften the knees. Bending down, forward fold. Flat back, inhale, hands on something, shins, thighs, or floor. And as you exhale, draw the belly in, firm the legs. Lengthen the neck, shoulders away from ears. You're like the number 7, more weight into the toes. Deep breath in. Exhale, fold, soften the knees if you need. Hands to the mat, stepping back, high plank, inhale. We'll work with the knees lowered on the first one, untuck the toes. Externally rotate the arms, shoulders away from ears. Inhale. And exhale, we lower down the elbows, bend back, squeezing into the ribs, all the way down to the belly. Push the pelvis into the floor as you inhale, lift the shoulder points, lift the belly button. And exhale, pushing to a tabletop position. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Deep breaths here as you find your alignment. If you're too short or too long, walk the hands or feet in and out as you need. Feet are around hips distance apart. Hands roughly shoulders distance or wider if you need more space in the shoulders. Every inhale, finding length. And on your exhale, sealing it in, engaging the front body. Shoulders spread wide. Grip the fingertips and release the head. Inhale, gently look between the hands. Right leg steps forward first, followed by the left forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Shoulders away from ears, draw belly button up and in. And exhale, fold, lift the toes. Inhale, reach the hands up, squeeze the center. And exhale, hands in prayer. Inhale, lift the toes, rise the hands. Exhale, fold, release the head. Flat back, inhale, shoulders away from ears. And exhale to flow, hands to the mat. Step back, high plank, inhale. You can work with the knees lowered or shift onto the tiptoes, shoulders in front of wrists. Externally rotate the arms. Inhale. And exhale, lowering down until the shoulders and the elbows are the same height. Flip the toes as you inhale, up dog. Squeeze the shoulders back, push the floor away as you lift the belly. And roll the toes as you exhale, down dog. Finding any adjustments you need. And releasing the head as you grip the fingertips. Make sure you're not dumping into your shoulders. If you're really open in the shoulders, make sure you're building strength by externally rotating. If you need more space in the legs, keep a bend in the knees so the sit bones can point up. We're more feeling into a flat, long back than straight legs. Inhale, looking between the hands gently. And as you exhale, left leg first, followed by right. Flat back, inhale, firm the legs, squeeze shoulders back. And exhale, release, folding down, lift the toes. Inhale, palms come out to reach overhead. And exhale, hands in prayer. One breath, one move now. Inhale, rise, firm center line. Exhale, fold, release head. Flat back, inhale, number 7. And exhale, high to low plank. If you're jumping back, land in low plank. Inhale, up dog or low cobra, whichever variation you're in. And exhale, down dog. I'll leave you here to breathe, but stay present, scanning the body. Slowing the breath. Breathing how you want to feel. Inhale, everybody looking between the hands, bend the knees, chest to thighs. You can either step or take a deep breath in and exhale, jumping up, land with bent knees. Flat back, inhale. Exhale, fold, lift toes, inhale, reach the arms up, palms touch. And exhale, hands in prayer. Deep breath in, fill up, expand the body, open the mouth and sigh. Engage center line. Feel strong and sturdy, spread the toes. Traditional suns, lift the hands up and out as you inhale. Exhale, fold, release jaw, neck and head. The left leg steps back, lower the knee, untuck the toes. As we inhale, we reach up, squeeze the bottom, push through the top of the back foot. And exhale, frame the front foot, step back, high plank, inhale, your version. Exhale, lower, elbows graze the ribs. Inhale, low cobra or up dog. And down dog as we exhale, straight through, left leg forward, lower right, untuck. Inhale, reaching as if you could touch the ceiling. And as you exhale, push through the top of the back foot, squeeze the bottom. Deep breath in. Excuse me. And exhale, frame the front foot, step forward. Lift the toes, rise up, stretch the waist. And exhale, hands in prayer. Inhale, lift toes, rise hands. Exhale, fold, let go of head. Right leg back, lower knee, untuck. Inhale, reaching up. Take up space with your hands and your fingers. And exhale to flow. High plank, inhale. Exhale, lower, shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, up dog or low cobra, lift pelvic floor. And down dog as you exhale. Right leg forward, lower left. Inhale, reach up, front knee is over front ankle. Keep the body straight as you squeeze the left glute. And exhale, frame the front foot, step forward. Lift all the way up as you inhale, squeeze through center. And exhale, hands in prayer. One breath in. Long breath out, shoulders down, soften the face. Lift toes, inhale, palms touch. Exhale, fold, release the head. Left leg back, lower knee, untuck. Inhale, reach up, push through the back foot. And exhale to flow. High plank or 3-point plank. Inhale, right leg lifted. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up dog or low cobra. Firm the legs. And exhale, roll the toes, down dog. Left leg forward, lower right, untuck. Inhale, lifting up, squeezing into center. And exhale, forward fold, front of the mat. Rise up as you inhale, palms touch. And exhale, hands in prayer. Inhale, rise. Fold, exhale, release the head. Right leg back, lower knee, untuck. Inhale, reaching up. Draw everything into center. Squeeze the ribs in the bottom. And exhale to flow. High plank or 3-point plank. Inhale. Exhale, elbows graze ribs as you lower. Inhale, up dog or low cobra. And down dog, exhale. Right leg forward, lower left, untuck. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, frame front foot, step forward. Lift all the way up as you inhale, palms touch. And exhale, hands in prayer. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Lift the toes. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold, release the head. The left leg steps back, lower the knee, untuck. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, hands in prayer, heart center. As you inhale, broaden your collarbones, keep your ribs in. And as you exhale, twist towards the right and hook the elbow over the front knee. Inhale, lengthen the crown of the head towards the front of the mat. And as you exhale, push into the prayer, thumbs track towards center. You can even take the bottom hand into a fist and help with that traction. Shoulders away from ears as you lengthen and you inhale. And exhale, squeeze the right hip into the center line. Engaging the hamstring. Deep breath in. And exhale, unravel, frame the front foot. Take a deep breath in, lengthen the collarbones. And exhale, straighten the front leg. Half splits. The left hip stacks above the left knee. So if you need to inch your right foot forwards, do so. If you can't reach the floor, you're on fingertips or have the hands just resting on the shin. Inhale, lengthen from the low back, shoulders away. And as you exhale, chest leads towards the ankle. So we're folding with length. Deep breath in. And exhale, roll through front toes, tuck back toes. High plank, inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up dog. Push the floor away, spread the fingers. And exhale, down dog. Left leg forward, lower right, untuck. Inhale, reaching up, tuck chin to chest as you squeeze the glutes. And exhale, hands to the mat, step forward. Rise up as you inhale, active fingers and toes. And exhale, hands in prayer. Lift toes, inhale, rise, palms touch. Exhale, fold, release the head. Right leg back, lower knee, untuck. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, hands in prayer. Squeeze shoulder blades as you inhale. And exhale, twist towards the left. And then hook the elbow over the knee. Inhale, ribs lengthen away from hips. And exhale, push into the hands. Thumbs track to center of chest. Notice how I said track. So they don't need to be there if it's inaccessible. But that's the direction that they're going. That's the journey that we're on. Inhale, find length in the spine. And exhale, rotate into it, lifting belly button. Squeezing left hip into center. Inhale deeply. And exhale, frame the front foot and straighten the left leg, half splits. Push that left heel forward so that you can stack the hip over the knee. Inhale, shoulders draw down the back. And as you exhale, engage the left quad, chest towards the ankle. It's like you're trying to look at something on the bottom of your foot. Keep that length, that curious mind. Inhale. And exhale, roll through front toes, tuck back toes, high plank, inhale, lower exhale. Inhale, up dog, and down dog, exhale. Right leg forward, lower left, untuck. Inhale, reaching up, squeeze the bottom as you tuck the chin, exhale. Spread the fingers, and exhale, forward fold, front of the mat. Lift toes, inhale, reach up. Stretch the waist and exhale, hands in prayer. Inhale, lengthen the back of the head, flutter the lips as you exhale. 2 more like that, filling up. Deep breath. Lift pelvic floor, belly, drawing into center line as you expand the collarbones. Lift the toes, inhale, reach the arms up, back breathing through the nose now. Chair as you exhale. Sit bones sink down and back. Draw the ribs and the belly in. Look down. You should be able to see your toes, if not more weight in the heels. Inhale, spread the fingers. And exhale, fold, release the head. Flat back, inhale, lengthen. And exhale, high to low plank, your version. Stepping, jumping on the knees. Inhale, up dog or low cobra, engage the legs. And exhale, downward facing dog. Spread the fingers, grip the fingertips. Spread the shoulder blades externally, rotate the arms as you release the head and engage the belly. Lift the pelvic floor, the perineum area up. Slow the breath. Breathe how you want to feel. Deep, nourished, rather than short, contracted, hurried. Right leg lifts, inhale, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip. Keep the right armpit drawing towards left knee to close the shoulders as you squeeze the right glute to lift the knee. Deep breath in. And exhale, knee to nose. Then stepping the foot between the hands. If it doesn't make it up, grab the ankle, help the foot up. Find your gaze in front of you, squeeze the left glute. Inhale, arms come out to come up high, crescent inhale. And exhale, hands in prayer, push through left heel, front knee tracks over front ankle. Inhale, broad collarbones. And exhale, twisting towards the right. And then hook the elbow if it's there for you. Option to lower the back knee like we did in the first round. Inhale, lengthen crown of the head towards front of mat. And exhale, twisting, pushing into the hands, maybe taking that fist as the shoulders draw down and the pelvic floor lifts. Squeezing inner thighs. Deep breath in. Exhale, unravel, frame the front foot, straighten the front leg. You can have the back heel lifted, or if you prefer to have the back heel down, just shorten your stance. Again, if you can't reach the floor, maybe you have blocks, or just rest on the shin. Drawing right hip back, left hip forwards. Inhale, lengthen the shoulders down the back. And exhale, fold. Releasing the head. Option here to lift the toes up and draw right hip into center. Deep breath in. And then exhale, pushing the toes down as if you're pushing onto a brake or an accelerator. And then releasing the head. Both legs are firm. If you have any fussiness or hypermobility, gentle bend in the knees. Deep breath in. And exhale, everybody, the back heel comes down. The left toes are about 45 degrees out. Inhale, we lift up and open, warrior two. Front knee over front ankle, back toes slightly turned in. Working heel to heel or heel to arch alignments, no bother. Front knee is over the front ankle, not sickling in, you're using the hip to draw it out. Or if it's pointing out, use the inner thighs to draw it in. Looking over front middle finger and pushing into the back edge of the back foot. It's as if you're pushing the legs away from each other to engage them. Bottom draws underneath you, lift center line. Inhale, flip the front palm. Exhale, reverse the arms, left hand on back leg. Inhale, reaching up and back where the ceiling and the wall meet. And exhale, squeeze the bottom underneath you, draw belly in. Deep breath in. And exhale, right hand comes in between the shoulder blades. If this is your edge, then just take the left hand to the right shoulder and assist it. Or perhaps you take the left arm up and behind you and grab onto the right hand. Keep leaning back, stretching the right side waist, drawing the ribs and the bottom in. Deep breath in. And exhale, unravel the hands, coming through warrior two, extended side angle, right forearm to the thigh, left arm in front, up and over, reaching towards the front of the mat. You're not dumping any weight into the right shoulder. Arm is gently resting and you create a strong frame. Inhale, lengthen left waist. As you exhale, opening the chest like you're leaning on a wall behind you. Lifting through center line, it still exists, it's just in a bit of a zigzag. Inhale, broaden, take up space. And as we exhale, the left hand comes down, followed by the right, framing the front foot. Stepping back, high plank, inhale. Side plank on the left as you exhale, opening up. Option to take the left knee down for modified, or stay up, or maybe one foot in front of the other. Deep breath in, stay here, or take the right leg up and over, flipping into a wild thing. Edge of the left toes, edge of the left foot, toes of the right. Inhale, arching the back, squeeze the bottom. And exhale back to a side plank, joining everyone. Deep breath together. And exhale, high plank, inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up dog. And down dog, exhale. Find your down dog. Taking the hands and feet where feels right. So rather than thinking into these poses, feeling into them. Where can I create more space? Where feels like it needs to switch on or off? With this curious mind, maybe you find something new in a pose that you've done maybe a few times in your life. What happens if I close my eyes or push into my fingers? What happens if I draw my heels down or lift my toes? Left leg lifts. Inhale, three-legged. Bend the knee, open the hip. Left armpit tracking towards right knee to close the shoulders. Take a deep breath in and exhale, squeezing the left glute to lift the knee higher. The toes are either flexed or pointed. Just make sure they're on. Deep breath in. Exhale, knee to nose. Then step the foot between the hands. Find your focus. Don't move your eyes from that point. As you squeeze the right bottom, inhale, arms come out and up, high crescent inhale. Exhale, hands in prayer. Right heel pushes back. Left knee over left ankle, draw the ribs in. Inhale, broad collarbones. Exhale, twisting towards the left, hook the elbow. Option to lower the knee. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, rotate using the hands. Shoulders away from ears, lift pelvic floor, squeeze inner thighs. Firming the back leg. Slowing the breath. Inhale, finding length. Exhale, sealing it. Deep breath in. And frame the front foot as you exhale, straighten the front leg. Working with the heel lifted or shortening the stance if that doesn't feel right for you. Coming onto the fingertips or gently resting on the shin so you're not dumping all your weight into your leg. You're just using it as a guide, as a marker. Inhale, lengthen from low back. And exhale, folding. Draw left hip back, right hip forwards. Both quads are engaged. Again, take that gentle bend if there's any fussiness in the knee or hypermobility. Inhale deeply. And exhale, chest towards the ankle. Option to lift onto the heel. Squaring the hips, left hip back, right hip forwards. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, pushing the foot so you create the resistance to push down and release the head. Deep breath in. And exhale, everybody back, heel down, toes at 45. Soften the front knee as you inhale, reaching the arms up into warrior two. Front knee is over front ankle. We're working towards having the front thigh parallel to the mat. That might not be you today or tomorrow, but that's the direction. Find that length, your depth. Pushing into the back edge of the back foot. Make sure you're not holding on for dear life in the toes. Find some ease. I like to lift mine. Reminds me to engage my legs. As if you're pushing the legs away from each other to engage. Squeeze the bottom. Lift the triceps as the shoulder blades draw down. Inhale to flip the front palm. Exhale, reverse. Reaching up and back where the ceiling and the wall meet. And as you exhale, squeeze the right bottom to protect the back and draw the belly in. Lengthening the left waist. Front knee remains over the front ankle. Left hand comes in between the shoulder blades. This might be your edge and you just help your elbow down. Or maybe the right arm comes up and underneath, reaching for the left fingers. Inhale, leaning back, reverse. And exhale, squeeze the bottom. Draw shoulder blades back as you draw the ribs in. All these counter actions. Find a softness in the face. And coming back to your breath. Deep breath in. Unravel as you exhale, coming through warrior two. Then extended side angle. Right arm comes in front to open up. And then it's tracking beside the ear. Inhale, reaching long in the right waist. And exhale, bringing the bottom underneath, opening the chest as if you have a wall behind you. Squeezing the inner thighs. Keeping the legs, that sensation of pushing them away from each other. Deep breath in. And exhale, hands frame the front foot. Stepping back, high plank inhale. Side plank on the right as you exhale. Take your variation, maybe right knee down. Keep lifting the waist away from the floor. Maybe you have the left foot in front of the right, or maybe you're stacked. Shoulders are stacked. Deep breath in. Wild thing as an option. Left toes coming behind you, squeezing the bottom to open up the back. If you're in side plank, keep breathing. If your arm is wobbling like crazy, come onto the forearm. Inhale, find length. Everybody meets back in a side plank. Deep breath in. Exhale, high plank everyone. Inhale, lower exhale. Inhale, up dog. Broaden the collarbones, long neck. And exhale, roll the toes, down dog. Deep breath in. Slow the breath as it comes out the nose. Shoulders spread wide. Triceps back, biceps forwards. Drawing the ribs and the belly in. Lift the pelvic floor. Inner thighs spiral up, outer hips draw back, heels tracking down. Gripping the fingertips, especially pushing into little finger and thumb. Filling up. And as we exhale, take the feet mat distance apart, toes off the mat. So you have the heels in, the toes out, feet mat distance. Inhale, looking between the hands. And as we exhale, walking the hands back towards the feet and sinking down into your Malasana, your yogi squat. Hands in prayer at heart center. You're pushing the elbows into the knees as you squeeze the bottom. If the heels are lifted, that's no problem. If you want to take the feet wider or closer together, feel free, wherever feels right for you, to open the hips and create length and a flat, straight sensation in the spine. Wherever you're not rounding. Shoulders away from the ears. Squeezing the bottom, elbows pushing into the knees. Take a deep breath in, crown of the head lifting. And as you exhale, push the head back as if you were pushing it into a wall. This can be really nice to counter all the looking down that we do at laptops, computers, phones. Take a deep breath in, keep pushing the head back. And as you exhale, externally rotate the arms, palms facing forwards. Keep pushing the elbows into the knees as if you're pushing something away and pushing the hands out to the sides. The knees create the resistance. Head is drawing back. Shoulders are squeezing together as you lift the pelvic floor. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Last breath. And exhale, hands to the mat, lifting the bottom up. Toes turn to face forwards. Bend the knees, chest the thighs, release the head. Gorilla pose. Take the whole palm of the hand underneath the foot. The toes are up in the wrist creases. So if you really need to bend your knees, maybe your knees and hips are in line, that's no problem. So much so that the chest is on the thighs. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, shoulders away from ears. And exhale, bend the elbows out, side to side as you draw the crown of the head down, shoulders away from the ears. The great thing about gorilla pose is that you can massage your palms and your wrists by wiggling the toes and pushing the balls of the feet into the palms of the hands. It's not often that our hands are like this, and again, with our lifestyles of holding phones and typing and holding the mouse, this can be a really great counter for that. Slow the breath down. Shoulders away from ears, crown of the head is heavy. Inhale, gently looking forwards. And as you exhale, taking one hand out, then the other. Release the head. Walking the hands forward as you inhale. And exhale, down dog. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Inhale, looking between the hands. Exhale, step, walk, or jump. Forward fold. Flat back, inhale. Exhale, releasing the head down. Lift the toes, inhale, rise up, palms touch, squeeze the bottom. And exhale, hands in prayer. Take a deep breath in. Let it go out the mouth. If you have a sound come out, know that that's totally normal. And this is a great place to let that out. In your yoga practice, a safe space for things to work their way up and out. Tension in the muscles, or just a safe space to breathe. Deep breaths. Soften the face. Return to that breath through the nose. Engage center line, spread the toes. Feel strong and sturdy, expansive in the collarbones. Lift the toes, spread the fingers, reach the palms out to come up. Chair as you exhale. Inhale, lengthen arms forward, sit bones back. Half chair, exhale, chest to thighs. Option here to lift the heels coming onto the toes. Take a deep breath in. Full breath out. Everybody together, inhale. And exhale, sit bones towards the heels, lower them down if you're on your toes. Inhale fully. Spinal rolls as you exhale, just rolling up and down the spine. You can support the backs of the knees. Or just go free, full flow. Arms going back with the legs. 2 more. Last one. We lift up into Navasana, boat pose. So you can have toes on the mat, collarbones broad, drawing your thighs in. You can have the shins parallel to the floor, holding the legs, or release the arms. You can straighten the legs as long as the back doesn't round here. So find your variation, knowing that they're all called boat pose. Take a deep breath in. And as we exhale, release low boat. Shoulders are off the mat, legs are off the mat, scooping the belly down. Deep breath in. Exhale to boat pose, squeezing the legs in. Inhale fully. Exhale low. Inhale boat. Exhale low boat. Inhale, squeeze the thighs in, flatten the back. And exhale, lower, hold here. Broaden the collarbones, palms facing up, lifting pelvic floor, Belly button drawing down. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, lengthening all the way down. Full body stretch as you inhale. Open the mouth, sigh. Oh. Inhale, stretch the fingers, reaching the arms up, pointing straight into the air. Take a deep breath in, tuck the chin, and as you exhale, rolling all the way up. Hands reach up and overhead, and exhale, folding over with a rounded back. Point the toes. Try not to pull on anything, just allow yourself to hang for a moment. Deep breath in. Open the mouth, let it go. Rolling up as you inhale, right knee follows, squeezing it in. And as you exhale, place it on the outside of the left thigh. Point or flex the left toes, make sure they're active. Right hand comes right behind the bottom, using the arm to help maintain that flat back. Inhale, left arm lifts up, and exhale, twisting towards the right, hooking the elbow, or if it doesn't reach, just have the elbow on the knee. Keep drawing the knee in towards center. Shoulders away from ears, maintain that length. Inhale, lengthen crown of head. Exhale, shoulders draw down as you rotate from the waist. Knee hugging into center. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Filling up. And exhale, unraveling. Rotate to the other side. Just a counter. Inhale. And exhale, back to center. Let the right knee drop down as you bend the left leg, sole of the foot to the mat. Fingers are facing the bottom. Inhale, broad collarbones. Reverse tabletop as you exhale, lifting the bottom up. The bottom is in line with the shoulders, so you're not just chilling out here. You're pushing through hands and feet, squeezing bottom, lifting pelvic floor. Deep breath in. And exhale, lowering down, turn the fingers out and walk the palms of the hands in. Flexing the right foot. Pigeon, a variation of pigeon anyway. Inhale. Option here to lift the toes or lift the heel, whichever feels like brings more depth to your pose. Or you can just leave the foot as it is if you're at your edge. Flexing, maybe you walk the hands closer. Lifting the belly, broaden the collarbones. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, walking the hands out to unravel the legs. Right leg goes out, left knee drawing in as you inhale. And exhale, placing it on the outside of the right leg. Left hand comes behind you. Help it to use it to assist you. Inhale, reach the right arm up. And exhale, rotate. So again, finding length and sealing it in. Creating space, moving into it. Right leg is switched on, left knee drawing into center. You can even use the elbow to help that knee draw in. It feels nice or feels right in the outer hip, in the outer left hip. Deep breath in. And exhale, de-rotate, twisting round to the other side. Bringing the hands back to center. Bending the right knee, sole of the foot to the mat, fingers facing your bottom. Inhale, broaden. Exhale, reverse tabletop. Push through the heels of the hands. The chin can be to the chest or hang back, whichever feels good. Lift that central line, squeeze the bottom, push the floor away. Deep breath in. Lift, lift, lift your bottom. Squeeze center. Inhale. And exhale, release it down. Turn the fingers back out. Walk the palms in. The left side is usually the more interesting side. So have some kindness, patience, curiosity, without trying to dissect or judge, label it. Just be with it. Again, option to lift the heel or lift the toes to take yourself a little bit further on the journey. We're all looking for the same sensation. It just looks slightly different. Deep breath. And exhale, gently release, walking the foot and the hands out. Release the leg down. Inhale, we lift the arms up. And exhale, rolling down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lowering all the way down, legs and arms long as you inhale. Open the mouth, let it go. Push the belly button down into the mat. Lower back flush with the mat. Point the toes, engage your quads. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, lift the right leg up. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower the right leg. Inhale. Exhale, left leg up. Push the lower back into the mat. Release as you exhale. Now take a deep breath in. Both leg lifts as you exhale. Keep the toes pointed. I like to stretch the skin and the front of my foot, which doesn't happen often. Or if it feels better to push the heels up for you, then go for it. Just make sure that the toes are active here. The hands can be wherever you like, grabbing them overhead or a big T shape. Deep breath in. Long, slow breath out. Just allowing the blood to run in the opposite direction. Filling up. Exhale, drawing the knees in. Gently squeeze them. Inhale fully. And exhale, release the hands down. Cross the right leg over the left. Taking full eagle legs if it's there for you. Taking the 2 cross. If not, just once. Inhale, spread the arms out to a big T. And as you exhale, the knees come over towards the left. You look over right shoulder. If this is too much with the legs crossed, then just stack the knees one on top of the other. Every inhale, filling up. And every exhale, the right shoulder lowers a little bit, even if it's just less than a millimeter. The right shoulder softens with every exhale. Allow the mouth to hang open. Deep breath in. Open the mouth, breathe it all out. Squeeze that extra bit of breath at the end. And then lifting the knees back up, we unravel. Squeeze the knees in. And exhale, release. Left leg over right, taking the full bind if it's there. Inhale, lower back draws down. And exhale, knees over towards the right. Looking over the left shoulder. Again, stacking the knees if the cross is too much. Filling up, feel expansive in your breath. And as you exhale, the left shoulder draws ever so slowly towards the mat. Every exhale, we release some tension or some holding. Let the mouth hang open. Let go of the fingers. Take a deep breath in. Open the mouth, breathe everything out. Squeeze the last bits of breath out. Then lift the knees up, unraveling the legs, coming back to center. Squeeze the knees in. Open the mouth or flutter the lips. Stay here, just gently rocking side to side. Or taking the knees in circles around the hips one way or the other. Or perhaps bring nose to knees. If that feels good, grabbing the soles of the feet. Curling into a little ball. Inhale. Happy baby. As you exhale, the head comes down, the tailbone draws down. You're holding the outside of the feet or the backs of the knees. Feel free to stay just with the knees in the chest. You're drawing the knees towards the armpits, the tailbone towards the mat, and the heels are driving up. Ankle and knees are in line. Deep breath in. And exhale, everybody release soles of the feet to the mat. Then bring them together, knees wide. Soles of the feet together, knees wide. Palms facing up. Walk the shoulders down away from the ears. Or maybe you have one hand on the belly, one hand on the chest. If there's a big arch in your spine, then just tuck the pelvis. Finding that neutral curve, that natural alignment, no fussiness in the low back. Close the eyes or just soften the gaze. Allow the head to be heavy. Take the deepest breath you've taken all day, all practice. Make a little O shape with your mouth like you're blowing on a hot drink. And exhale through that little circle. Really make the breath long. One more. Lengthening the exhale. Little O shape. Keep breathing. Slow it down. And you can either stay here if this feels nice to open the hips, or take the legs all the way out and down, feet as wide as the mat, thighs rolling out. Shavasana. Staying here, walking the shoulders down away from the ears. Letting go of breath. Let go of the eyes, the jaw, the fingers. With every exhale, allow yourself to soften, as if you're melting with every exhale. Feeling the air on your skin. Move each finger one by one. Moving your toes. Rocking your head from side to side. Deepening your breath. As you inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Take a full body stretch. And as you exhale, bend the knees into the chest or just take the soles of the feet to the floor. Rolling onto your right hand side. The head is supported by the upper arm. Keeping the eyes closed. Slowly, without pulling the neck, lift yourself up to a comfortable seat. Keep the eyes closed. The palms facing up on the knees. Soften the jaw and the eyes. As you inhale now, to a count of 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath out, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold. Last round. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold. Take hands in prayer at heart center. Take a deep breath in. Sigh out the mouth. I'll seal the practice with the sound of Om. Feel free to join me, hum, or just listen. Inhale fully. Om. Thumbs at third eye. Bowing head to heart. Jai. Congratulations on your practice. Thank you for spending your lunch break with me. My name is Georgina. I'll be teaching here every Thursday and I believe every Monday at 1 p.m. So pop that in your diaries. If you have any questions, you can shoot them over to Anytime Fitness Stratford East on the YouTube or on the Instagram, or you can drop me a message on my Instagram at GMP Yoga. Any questions at all or any feedback would be awesome. If not, I'm sure you're ready for some lunch and a big glass of water. If you are able to get outside today, then enjoy the sunshine and I will see you next time. Okie dokie, let's see how we turn this off. End.